Hi friends, welcome back to Latter Day Rooster, and today we are reading Mosiah chapter 13 with that.
And 14.
Oh yeah, and 14.
All right, who's going to read first?
Uh,
All right, Mosiah chapter 13. His words, he said unto the priests, away with this fellow, and slay him. For what have we to do with him? For he is mad. And they stood forth and attempted to lay their hands on him. But he withstood them, and said unto them, touch me not, for God shall smite you if ye lay your hands upon me. For I have not delivered the message which the Lord hath sent me to deliver, neither have I told you what ye requested that I should tell. Therefore God will not suffer that I shall be destroyed at this time. But I must fulfill the commandments wherewith God hath commanded me. And because I have told you the truth, ye are angry with me? And again, because I have spoken the word of God, ye have judged me that I am mad. And it came to pass that after Abinadi had spoken these words, that the people of King Noah durst not lay their hands upon him. For the Spirit of the Lord was upon him, and his face shone with exceeding luster, even as Moses did while in the mount of Sinai, while speaking with the Lord. And he spake with power and authority from God, and he continued his words, saying,
ye see that ye have not power to slay me. Therefore I finish my message. Yea, and I perceive that it cuts your hearts, because I tell you the truth concerning your iniquities. Yea, and my words will fill you with wonder and amazement, and with anger. But I finish my message, and it matters not whither I go, so if it so be that I am saved. Again.
But this much I tell you, what you do with me after this shall be as a type of and shadow of things which are to come. And now I read unto you the remainder of the commandments of God, for I perceive that they are not written in your hearts. I perceive that ye have studied and taught iniquities the most part of your lives. And now ye remember that I said unto you, thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image or likeness of things which are in heaven above, or which are on earth beneath, or which are in the water under the earth. And again, thou shalt not bow down thyself unto them, nor serve them. For I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquities of the fathers upon the children, unto the third and fourth generations of them that hate me, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain, for the Lord will not hold him guiltless, and taketh his name in vain.
Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days thou shalt labor and do all thy work. But the seventh day, the Sabbath of the Lord thy God, shall not do any work. Thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, thy manservant or thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, or the stranger that is within thy gates.
For in 6 days the Lord made the heaven and the earth, and the sea, and all that in them is. Wherefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day, and hallowed it. Honor thy father and mother, that thy days may be long upon the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife, nor his manservant, nor his maidservant, nor his ox, nor his ass, nor anything that is thy neighbor's. And it came to pass that after Abinadi had made an end of these sayings, that he said unto them, Have ye taught this people that they should observe to do all these things for to keep these commandments?
I say unto you, nay, for if ye had the Lord, it would have not caused me to come forth and prophesy evil this this people. And now ye have heard that, and ye have said that salvation cometh by the law of Moses. And I say unto you that it is expedient that you should keep the law of Moses as yet. But I say unto you, at the time shall come when it shall be no more expedient to keep the law of Moses. And moreover, I say unto you that salvation doth not come by the law alone, and were not for the atonement which God himself shall make for the sins of the iniquities of his people, that they must unavoidably perish, notwithstanding the law of Moses.
And now I say unto you that it was expedient that there should be a law given to the children of Israel, yea, even a very strict law. For they were stiff-necked people, quick to do iniquity, and slow to remember the Lord their God. Therefore there was a law given them, yea, a law of performances and ordinances, a law which they were to observe strictly from day to day, to keep them in remembrance of God, and their duty towards him. But behold, I say unto you, that all these things which were of things to come, and now did they understand the law, I say unto you? Nay, they did not understand the law. And this because of the hardness of their hearts, for they understood not that could not be any man be saved except through it were the redemption of God. For behold, did not Moses prophesy unto them concerning the coming Messiah, and that God should redeem his people? Yea, and even all the prophets who have prophesied ever since the world began, have they not spoken more or less concerning these things? Have they not said that God himself should come down among his children of men, and take upon him the form of a man, and go forth in mighty power upon the face of the earth? Yea, and have they not said also that he should bring to pass the resurrection of the dead, and that he himself should be oppressed and afflicted? That's Mosiah chapter 13. You can start off on 14 here.
Yea, even doth Isaiah say, who hath believed our report? Who and to whom is the arm of the Lord revealed?
Revealed, yeah.
He shall grow up before him, and as a tender plant, and grow as the roots out of dry ground. For he hath no form or comeliness, and when we shall see him, there is no beauty that we should desire him. And he is despised and rejected of men, and of men's sorrows, and acquainted with grief, and we hid as it were, our face from him, and he was despised, as we esteemed him not.
Good job. Those have some tough words.
Yeah.
Surely he has borne our griefs and carried our sorrows, yet we did esteem him stricken, smitten of God, and afflicted. But he was wounded for our transgressions, he was bruised for our iniquities. The chastisement of our peace was upon him, and with his stripes we are healed. All we like sheep have gone astray. We have turned every one to his own way. And the Lord hath laid upon him the iniquities of us all. He was oppressed and he was afflicted, yet he opened not his mouth. He is brought as a lamb to the slaughter, and a sheep before the shears is dumb. So he opened not his mouth. He was taken from prison and from judgment, and who shall declare his generation? For he was cut off out of the land of the living. For the transgressions of my people he was stricken. And he made his grave with the wicked, and with the rich in his death, because he had done no evil, neither was any deceit in his mouth.
And I'll finish up. Yet it be pleased to the Lord to bruise him. He hath put him to grief. When thou shalt make his soul an offering for sin, he shall see his seed. He shall prolong his days, and the pleasure of the Lord shall prosper in his land, and he shall see the travail of his soul, and be satisfied by his knowledge. Shall my righteous servant justify many, for he shall bear their iniquities. Therefore I will divide them in a portion with the great, and he shall divide the spoil with the strong, because he hath poured out his soul unto the death, and he was numbered with the transgressions, and he bore of the sins of many, and made intercession for the transgressions.
Yeah.
And that is Mosiah chapter 13 and 14.
Yeah.
I almost said 14.
Good job.
I mean, what the heck is a 14?
Level up, level up. What time is it?
Joke time.
Joke time?
Yep.
I thought it was bedtime.
Yeah, Ziggy just said that.
Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty late. Anyway.
Who's going first?
Me. What do you get from a pampered cow?
From a pampered cow?
Yeah.
Good manure?
Nope. Spoiled milk.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I was going to tell you a joke about pizza.
Yeah?
But it's kind of cheesy.
Yeah, good one.
Good episode today.
Yep. We'll see you next time on Latter Day Rooster.
Latter Day Rooster, on a quest to the light, reading through the stories, feeling oh so right. Join the march of hearts.
This has been a Stunt Brain production.
Oh.